Thanks, Mom. Thank you.
Oh, man, yes.
What's up, friends? Welcome back to another episode of Friday Night with Friends.
Hey, late night with friends.
Late night with friends. What did I say? I say Friday night with friends. Late night with friends. Woo! Today we have a fun, spooky, serious, and adventurous episode. As you may know, Pope Francis has passed away, and that comes with some spooky conspiracies that I wonder if you guys are ready for me to talk to you about. And with that comes UFO sightings. There's UFO sightings in the air. Coincidence? I think not. Also, Wrestlemania was an event last weekend. Even Randy Orton comes back towards John Cena, which my childhood felt so happy about that. And then in the entertainment news, Wendy Ortiz has a $100 million kick deal table on the table. What the fuck? Also, the movie Sinners was amazing, but we can't wrap up the entertainment section without a musical act. So we got music on the way coming from Lunes band. So make sure you guys stick till the end for this episode. I'm super excited, but I can't do this by myself. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, Eric Caraveo.
Man, the fans are insane right now.
Insane today.
Yes, sir, I am. Anyway.
What is up, Aaron? How are you?
I am pretty good. Could be better, of course. My foot's super agonizing right now, but we carry on, man.
Carry on. I know this is your second podcast of the day.
Yeah, dude.
Just did an episode with Baby Daddy Potty.
Hell yeah, that was fun, dude.
Which, if things go out right, it should be released this week. Baby Daddy Potty should be out Thursday, which is for you guys yesterday.
Ooh.
So hopefully everything turns out good and we start launching. But your foot's is fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, dude, I can't walk normal. It's just pain to walk on. Don't know what it is yet, but I know I have four things that it could be, because with all the signs and all the symptoms and everything, it could be 4 different things. I'm just hoping it's not one of those things, because it's more serious.
Yeah.
Could be, one of them is more serious than the others.
Is it the gay?
No.
Oh.
That's not serious. Nah, it's one of them that just it could lead to actual life-threatening things. So yeah.
Okay, I hope it's not that.
No,
but if it is, I'm down to get an insurance policy out of you.
Okay, well, cool. Give it to my kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
For sure.
Don't use me.
But speaking about death, Pope Francis has passed away. Are you familiar with this news?
Yes, of course.
On Easter.
Yeah.
On Easter Sunday, on 4/20. So there are a lot of conspiracies that we are going to get into. First conspiracy of him passing away. As soon as he passed away, what was trending on Twitter?
What?
Should I say X? Antichrist. The Antichrist.
Oh, jeez.
And this is the crazy part. You know who met the Pope the day before he passed away?
Who?
The Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance. He met him. Shook his hand.
Fucking killed him.
People are saying that was the Antichrist taking him out.
Now they're going to say Trump and them are the Antichrist.
That's what they're saying. That there's Antichrist. And it kind of it bleeds into this other conspiracy that has been written in the books since the 1500s.
What books in the 1500s? Yep. Wait, what book?
Hidden in the Vatican archives. Supposedly predicted every single pope since the 1100s. So, and it ends with the current pope. And what happens after that? It says Judgment Day. So there's a book out there that explained every pope to the T of this is who this pope will be. This is going to be his, what's it called? Like his mark. So I'll get more into it. So the story starts in 1143. A man named Saint Malachi, an Irish archbishop, supposedly had this crazy vision while visiting Rome. Let me make sure I pronounce his name right. Melanie. Oh, no, it's Melanie. Melanie. Okay, I'm sorry. A man named Saint Melanie. That is so weird. Why is it pronounced like that?
It's probably Melanie.
Melanie?
It's probably Melanie.
No, it's Melanie. Melanie. Yeah,
Maloney.
Maloney.
Is it Malone?
No.
Oh.
It's spelled as Malachi, but it's Malone. It's Melanie. Melanie.
Okay.
All right, so the story starts in 1143. A man named Melanie, an Irish archbishop, supposedly had this crazy vision while visiting Rome. He wrote down the list of 112 short phrases, cryptic little clues, each describing future popes. The prophecy wasn't even published until 1595. That's over 400 years after Melanie died, which has a lot of people thinking it might be fake, because how did it publish? 400 years after his death. But this is where it gets weird. The first half of the list up to 1595 is weirdly accurate. Like spot on descriptions match birthplaces, coat of arms, even personal symbols of the popes. So people started believing, yo, this might be legit. Then after 1595, the phrases got vague. But that's the trick with prophecies. You know, you got to kind of make them fit. It's like we believe what we want. You find what you're looking for. But now let's fast forward. The final phrase, number 112, is tied to Pope Francis. It calls him Peter the Roman, and it ends with a warning. The city of 7 hills will be destroyed, and the dreadful judge will judge his people. The end. So 112, so far we've had 112 popes. Pope Francis is the 112. And in the prophecy says, there is no 113th pope.
The popehood just stops?
So check this out. This is the scary part. Inside the St. Paul's Basilica in Rome, there's a display on the wall, a medallion for every pope in order. So there's this, they just put them against the walls, right?
Okay.
And there's one blank spot left. And that's where the Pope Francis was. So there's no more spots left. Some people think the church subtly confirming the prophecy. All right. But fun fact, this is going to kill the little lore. Maybe I'll say this at the end. But so far, everything, all the spaces have been filled, and there's no room for no more spaces.
Okay.
So now let's get into numbers. From the first pope on the list to the midpoint pope, 1585 was 422 years. And so during that, at 1585, it was saying that the world was going to end in 422 years. You add 422 years to 1585, you land on 2027. People are saying that's when Judgment Day is coming.
2 years after.
And to top that, there's a rumor that Pope John also predicted the world would end 2,000 years after Christ's birth, which would also land on 2027. So that's 2 dates targeting 2027. So that is the conspiracy, right?
Okay.
That's the scary part. But of course, you know, I saw this conspiracy on TikTok.
Of course, okay.
So I had to do some fact checking.
Yeah.
I can't just be giving y'all rubbish. So here's some things that didn't line up. Main one, the scary one, was that there's no more room at the basilica for these plates, right? Well, in 2020, they just added more. They just add more.
Yeah.
So if there's no more room, they make room.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's really nothing scary about that. All right. The other one, yeah, it's just art. I had this other one. Okay, about the 2027 thing. That is fake. That's not real. That was from a sketchy book written by a journalist in the 70s.
Oh.
It has no credibility.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so there's no credibility to that.
Well, some people thought.
Huh?
Some people thought it was credible.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, it's on a book, so it must be real. No.
So it's green eggs and ham.
The church also doesn't recognize this prophecy. Most scholars say it was made to influence the elections in the 1500s, but the coincidences are creepy. But
yeah,
for the most part, it is just a conspiracy, and conspiracies are fun.
yeah, because I thought they're not gonna hire. They're not gonna elect a new, not another pope until like they're just gonna not have a pope, and in 2027 there's no pope at all either.
Well, they're saying they will, but I guess that makes sense. How is this the last pope? But they still need another pope.
Yeah.
But Judgment Day supposedly 2027. Have you heard the process of making a new pope? It's pretty crazy.
I haven't never gotten to like how they get selected.
So one of them things they have to confirm that he's dead. So this is the dumbest way to confirm. I didn't understand this part. I'm sorry calling it dumb, but they go up to his body and they call his name 3 times, and if he doesn't reply, then he's dead. That's one of them.
Could be asleep, but okay.
Yeah, I was like,
no, like
bro, so many.
No, like, hey,
hello? wake up. So yeah, and then so there's this thing they all the high ranking priests that can be elected to be a pope, they all get locked inside a room with no outside influence, and they can't leave until there's until between them they pick a pope, a new pope. So that should be coming pretty soon. Because before it'd be that. The longest it's ever taken for someone to elect a pope was 2 years. And they'd
be in the room for 2 years?
No. So they just come in and out of the room. So now the new rule, so it doesn't take that long anymore, is they can't leave the room to just hurry up the process. So now they're stuck in there with each other until they pick.
Want to bet at first they're all like, it should be me.
Yeah, right. No, I wonder how that happens. Or everybody's just humble. I think it should be you. No, I think it should be you. No, it should be you. It should be you. It should be. And then
it takes a while and they're like, fuck, all right, I don't even want to be Pope, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't even want to.
Yeah, too.
Right. I just shooting my shot real quick, but this is taking too long. I say it should just be Joseph over there.
I got a wife and kids. Like, Wrestlemania is going to be on like in the next week. Like, come on, man.
Malachi, you want to be it?
Yeah, so that's going on with that was a conspiracy that you may be seeing.
But my question is, I wonder how they all talked. Oh, they probably learn languages. Never mind. Because like a pope can be from anywhere. It could be
they probably speak like Latin or some shit.
Like they could be from South America, North America. For the
most part, a lot of Spanish, right?
Well, it's a lot European too.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the pope can be from anywhere. You just gotta be a high-ranking official, like in the, you know.
But yeah, how do they pick between each other?
I don't know.
Well, they say that like they try to pick through prayer, so they're just praying, and I feel like maybe through prayer something lines up. Like maybe 3 people had the same vision, be like, oh wait, they said this, so maybe something happens there.
And then they just like from there they're like, who's just the most like maybe. Mm-hmm. I wonder what's been the longest since that they've done this new one.
I had the answer, but
because when did Pope Francis come into play? Well, was that the early 2000s, the early 2010s? The 90s?
We'll see. When did Pope Francis become Pope? That was in 2013, March 13th.
There you go. Yeah, I remember the other Pope had died before him. Wasn't there a Pope between that time where it was like he wasn't Pope for that long because he died quickly?
I don't know, to be honest.
The one that was like before Pope Francis, the one before the other guy before Pope Francis, I think. It was a guy that was like quick. I remember seeing the news and everyone was crying.
I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the popes. You know what I am familiar though with? Fucking UFOs, bro.
What's going on this time? What's going on this time, dude? Because I feel like
UFO sighting.
Ever since
and this one's credible because the dogs see it.
Oh, I was about to say, is it because it's posted by UFO Mania over here?
No, it's dogs. Oh, whenever anything has to do with dogs do not lie. Okay.
Dogs tell the truth.
Dogs tell the truth. So
unless they took a shit and saying this wasn't them.
So that's what, for the audio people listening, this is what we're looking at right now. It looks like seems like some type of junkyard.
No, I mean, it seems like a little dirt road. There's a road right there. There's just this dirt on the side. It looks like a little like lot next to the road.
Yeah, maybe a lot. All right, so we're gonna hit play. 1, 2, 3, play.
Okay.
So we see this guy going through the rocks. It's not a bike.
Dogs were on the rocks.
And then the dogs on the rock, they start barking at it.
Yeah.
They're like, what is that? All 3 dogs going crazy. They're still looking at it and it's just going that way. What is it?
Could it have been like a balloon? Could it not have been like a balloon, maybe?
So someone said a balloon. Like this got debunked. It was actually a SpongeBob SquarePants balloon. But how did it make a sharp turn like that? Look, you see? Because it's based off wind. It stops here. It turns and then now starts making a straight line over here.
That is true. That turn is weird. It just stops automatically.
And dogs are not going to bark at a balloon.
I mean, I feel like they do.
3 dogs barking at a balloon.
I mean, this is nighttime. It comes out of nowhere. They're going to be like, rah, 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 you know,
I've never seen a dog bark at a balloon. What I'm trying to look at now is wind. Where is the wind?
Well, let's look at the trees in the back.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, but I don't really see like movement. See? So what the fuck? What could it be? And that is a weird UFO. Like, what is it?
Yeah, why is it so small?
It is built like a balloon, though.
It's so small. Is it like maybe a new drone?
There's no way that's a drone, bro. That's just...
They could be testing out like a new drone, bro.
This thing does float like a balloon, though.
It's floating, not like flying.
Yeah. But that turn just catches me off guard. So...
Okay.
You think UFO? What do you think? Do you think supernatural or something natural?
I mean, if it's something supernatural, that's insane. But it could just be something that's just normal. It's probably something that we're not able to see through this grainy little video.
Mm-hmm.
Why do videos gotta be so grainy for?
What's a security cam?
Yeah, fuck. They need to update security cams, bro. I swear, dude.
So these are some comments people are saying. It seems like an air balloon, to be honest. We're behind the balloon. Interesting. I wonder if Mexico has get their attention. Can't imagine what it actually is, but miler balloons don't stop to inspect what's barking at them, then change direction and clearly change shape as they float away. That's what I'm saying. This video has been debunked. It's a deflated SpongeBob balloon left over from a kid's birthday party. See, that's like, it looks like it, but that sharp turn just catches me off guard.
Yeah, and the whole thing turns too.
Yeah.
Not like it just starts going sideways. The whole thing turns.
The whole thing turns.
Then goes forward.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that's kind of weird about that.
So.
Could be explained, maybe.
Could be explained. That's what. Let us know what you guys think. But that's all the scary shit for now.
Speaking of UFOs, have you seen what they said how Mars looks like at night?
No, what?
You want to look at a picture? There's a recent photo that NASA claims that's from Mars, from the rover. Shows like the night sky of Mars.
Yeah, I can't find it.
No, but it's insane how it looks, bro.
What is this? Bunch of stars?
It's like insanely covered in just stars, but it looks weird because like it looks like you're trapped. It's like it literally looks like a dome. Like I'm not kidding.
Like this?
Something like that, yeah. But like you can see the mountain, like the mountains of the Mars, like in the background. And it kind of looks like it's just part of Mars.
This one?
I think that's one of them. Yeah. Look at that, dude.
That does like a dome of stars.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
that's kind of scary.
The fact that Mars is like it's weird. It just looks like it's part of Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just stuck in there, bro. You're stuck on Mars.
That's pretty crazy.
I feel bad for little Rover. He's there by himself.
I know that makes it like it's like it just looks scary. Like
that looks insanely scary.
Like stars look nice, but when there's a lot like this, you're like, oh shit. It doesn't look real.
I still can't believe we put that rover there 250 million miles away.
Shout out to the space mechanic, Elio. He did that shit. Isn't that crazy? We know someone who put the rover on Mars.
That's insane.
Like,
that is insane.
I think about shit like that. But
we know someone that's part of history.
Yeah. And different types of news. WrestleMania was this past weekend. What did you think? I know you're big WWE buff.
Liked it, dude. Enjoyed my time watching it. Night one was very slow, methodical, but the main event was fucking insane.
Yeah.
Insane. Huge plot twist twice, by the way.
What was it? What was the second? What was the first?
Well, Paul Heyman, the manager, turns on CM Punk, gives him a little fucking low blow. Then he gives the chair to Roman Reigns. That was like his guy for so many years.
Yeah.
Then out of nowhere, bam, another fucking low blow to Roman Reigns. Betrayal. Paul Heyman. Double betrayal. So he teams up with Seth now. And then, Seth wins. And then but the match itself was fucking insane. And then night two was a fucking banger after banger. And then the main event, people are mad about it. People are mad. I mean, wrestling fans are mad because Travis Scott basically got involved with John Cena winning his 17th world title. So, because he broke the record. So they're like, Travis Scott's part of this history. And also there's no fucking reason for him to be here. He has no reason to be in this story, basically.
It's just privilege.
No, it's not even that. It's just trying to make that connection with huge stars. Yeah. WWE's always been about trying to become part of the mainstream and everything. But it's bro, you guys are part of pop culture regardless. Yeah. Remember kids were saying suck it and doing the fucking chop all the time back in the 90s and early 2000s. You guys, there's a lot of shit that you guys are part of pop culture for. John Cena himself is literally fucking pop culture. When you talk about anytime he's on something, he's who's getting interviewed or something like that. They need to stop trying to become pop culture when it naturally happens.
What do you think about their press conferences, their post interviews?
I think it's cool because it adds to the story. Yeah, it's all it's not fake questions. It's actual people asking them questions, but it's just questions about the product basically. Yeah. So they either stay in character or they're not in character, but they talk about stuff like that. So I like it because it's just people getting inside scoop of whether it carries the story or it's just them actually talking about the match or whatever. We get it, bro. It's all predetermined and everything, but people liked it.
One of my favorite moments, which is I don't know. Well, I'm a giant Randy Orton fan. And so I heard the champion from TNA, Joe Hendry, was a surprise contestant.
Say his name, man.
That was funny. Did you see how Randy Orton did his
because he does his special little and he got fucking RKO'd. Yeah, that shit was funny. Then he did his own too after.
I saw people were saying Joe Hendry. He's gonna go to WWE.
I mean, he's TNA, but TNA's partnered with WWE right now. So it could happen.
Yeah. Because supposedly he's injured or he's out from TNA for a while.
But then after WrestleMania?
No, before.
Oh, okay.
And then so that's why people are trying to connect those dots. They're he's going to relinquish the title somehow.
Okay, he's the TNA World Champion, so I don't know.
So they're trying to come up with something to relinquish the title. And I saw something else. Who's the new commentator? For WWE?
Well, I mean, they have 3 of them.
I know. Well, who's the new one? The new guy.
Well, he's not new anymore.
Oh, that guy. Who's that guy?
Oh, the one that got choked out, you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Pat McAfee. Yeah, Pat McAfee. Ex-Colts kicker. Yeah.
What's up with that? Is that real?
He got choked out. Yeah. I mean, by Gunther. It was part of the program.
Oh.
I just saw people are happy. Because I guess a lot of people don't like him on commentary.
Yeah.
They say he's annoying. He's a little annoying ADHD frat boy or whatever.
John Cena said that what do you know? You're high all the time. Did you see that?
He's playing the character. Yeah, he's trying to play the character. Because Pat McAfee had him on his show. He has anytime the wrestlers go on his show, they kind of always stay in character basically. Which is funny because Pat McAfee has a huge football following too. Yeah. But I guess people liked him when he first showed up because he was all kind of energetic and everything. But I guess people are getting tired of him because he talks too much or says shit when he's not he shouldn't, in certain situations during commentary. So people are saying he's just insufferable, this and that, blah blah. He's the I want attention kid and this and that, all this stuff.
But he is a guy who has a platform that came in to a platform thing. So he's I'm the star now type of shit. That's the vibe I get.
I mean, I like the guy. I like him. I don't mind him on commentary. I don't think he's annoying. There's times where I think he should not talk, but he does. But hey, man, I mean, he's fun. He's fun. It's better. I kind of don't care for like the whole like the good guy commentator and the bad guy commentator. I don't give a fuck about that type of shit. Sometimes it gets annoying because it's like
I don't think commentators should have like some type of personality like that. I'm like, just commentate on the match.
they want commentary. They want personality so that way like it becomes more fun. Because then you're gonna have your play-by-play guy, you know, the guy that calls all like spots in the match, and you have the two.
I guess that makes sense. Like with soccer.
Yeah.
You have the guy like just saying cheesemez and shit, and then the guy that actually, hold on, let me interrupt you, and then he gets into the stats of it.
No, yeah. So you have the play-by-play guy, and then you have the other guys that just add on to it, say something extra.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, but like, yeah, people were just happy this fool got choked out, like it's story-wise. But yeah, you thought it was like he got like choked out like on purpose.
Yes, because I didn't really see what was. I saw like someone recorded it from like the crowd, and it looked real. I was like, oh shit, like they tried to
that's
out.
Gunther. He just he's a wrestler.
Gunther.
Okay,
Well, and also, did you know they did the roast of WrestleMania?
Yeah, you know what's funny? People hated Tony Hinchcliffe on Raw.
Yeah, they're booing him.
They're like booing him because I guess he was also annoying as fuck on commentary, especially because it was like the Raw before WrestleMania. So people were like get this fucking nasally ass dude out of here, this and that, blah blah. This jokes aren't even funny, this and that. Whoever likes Tony Hinchcliffe comedy is fucking stupid. I'm like, all right, let's relax, guy. Because honestly, bro, wrestling fans are insufferable. I'm not gonna lie, they're fucking insufferable. They don't like outsiders in their shit. Yeah, they don't. But it's like Tony himself, he's a big fucking wrestling fan.
Yeah, he said it before.
Yeah, like he is. So it's kind of like, relax, dude. He's just trying to promote something, I guess, or whatever. But
yeah, because he's doing some Netflix deal.
To say that like Kill Tony's not funny, I'm like, okay, you guys don't know fucking comedy. Yeah. Because if you think like WWE,
it is the number one show, like comedy show.
Yeah, I was like, because if you think just WWE comedy's funny, then get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Stop. Get out. Boo. Go. So yeah, I think they're just being fucking insufferable just because I guess he was annoying on commentary, just roasting the commentators the entire time.
Yeah.
When it was kind of like no one gives a fuck to hear that right now. But like I said, man, people are insufferable. They can't enjoy shit.
How'd you feel about John Cena's last? Did you feel sentimental at all? John Cena's
last dude, I was so happy he won. I almost cried.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it's not done like the way he, the good guy way, but I was just like, go fuck, my GOAT deserves it.
Yeah. Did you see when he was walking away? Someone pointed out that he was trying so hard not to smile.
He wasn't, because he's trying to stay in character, because he wants to make it work. He wants to be booed.
Yeah.
But dude, that night, bro,
everybody was, they're still
switched.
Cheering on him.
It was switched. Yeah, it was
cheering.
Switched. Like they literally were fucking cheering him, bro. And like he was trying to make them boo him. Like so he like people are saying the match itself was like boring. It was whack, and then Travis Scott of course got involved and made it even worse. But the whole point is, who wants to get booed? Like he wants to be the bad guy.
I hope for this last year, because I mean the Randy Orton storyline just opened up.
He RKO'd him.
I'm so fucking excited. That was just unprovoked, right? That was just unprovoked. I was like, all right, let's throw him in.
I don't give a fuck. Let's run it back one last time.
That's dope. You know what would make it better? Let's say like that's going on, right? John Cena beats Randy Orton.
And then you hear Edge's music out of nowhere.
Yeah. You think you know me. Ta, 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 ta.
On the stay.
Goes into cashing his money in the bank that he just never cashed in from years ago. Like, where'd you
cash in his edge in the bank?
Yeah.
Because everyone always has that shit.
But he's in a different wrestling promotion right now.
AEW.
Is that's a whole different competitor?
Different company entirely.
Shout out to everybody on AEW.
Ding.
But yeah, so that's exciting. I'm very excited for running this Randy Orton John Cena storyline. I kind of wanted it. I wanted that to be the WrestleMania thing. John Cena's last WrestleMania would be.
People wanted that to be the thing, but I think since Cody had the title, you have to do it against Cody, and then why not just do it the face of your company for many years against the new face of your company, basically. Yeah. So makes sense. You can run Randy Orton and John Cena anytime. Everyone's gonna be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, other news, dude. Fucking dude, I'm sorry, I don't even want to be rude, but that lady, like,
what lady? This one?
Yeah, bro.
Who is she?
She's the owner, basically, like the CEO. But like she, like, when they showed her on camera, like at WrestleMania when they're in the crowd, she looked like she was not real.
So who are you talking about for the people that can't see?
The CEO of basically of AAA.
Oh, okay.
I forgot her name. But I don't want to be mean, but Jesus, she didn't look real. She looked like very like plasticky and like fake. It was just kind of like very Botoxy.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like, what, like, just let it go, woman. You're like 70 something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just let it go.
Just let it go.
But yeah, I'm not even trying to be hard on her. But hey, dude, she just made bank because fucking WWE just bought AAA promotion, the Mexican promotion.
The leading Mexican Lucha Libre promotion.
AAA, dude.
Which is huge because, I mean, Lucha Libre is part of Mexican culture and it's huge. And then WWE is basically the American like wrestling.
They're the biggest in the world.
So them coming together is just, I can't even imagine what's that going to do for Lucha Libre in Mexico.
Hopefully give some crossover. We can see some Lucha Libre, some luchadores in WWE, like, you know, randomly, like if they just need someone to like come up and just give you a fucking crazy match. Because, bro, I'm serious, bro. Lucha Libre is insanely underrated, bro. Especially those fucking people that are so quick and fast and high flying.
Yeah.
You cannot compete with that, bro. The fact that these fools do these moves at that type of pace is insane. Because when you watch wrestling, bro, some people are doing it slower and you can see it coming from a mile away. But of course, you're just going with the whole like story, the theatrics of it.
Yeah.
But with Lucha Libre, bro, I don't know what the fuck's coming. You know what I mean?
They're doing
like that shit
just flips
like
and that shit does not stop. There are some people that is it? What's that? Is it AEW or TNA where like all these motherfuckers is doing backflips while getting thrown? Like they're doing backflips for no reason and acrobatics for no reason. AEW.
Yeah, that's the whole like thing people talk shit about is like these fools are literally just doing flips for the sakes of flips.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think here's an official statement. Where to go? Official statement of WWE acquisition of AAA reveal new details of the deal. There are still more questions. A few answers at the beginning of them came in an official statements. Oh, it's over here. WWE, part of TKO Group Holdings, has announced its acquisition of leading Mexican Lucha Libre promotion AAA in partnership with Mexico-based sports with entertainment holding company Philip. The announcement was made in Las Vegas during Wrestlemania 41 Saturday Countdown show with WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H. What's his last name?
Levesque, basically.
Flip's chairman Alberto Fasaha, Triple A's Marisela Peña, and Dorian Roldan Peña. Well, that's quite interesting. I'm very excited to see what happens there.
So yeah, that woman. I mean, it's just gotta let it go, dude.
So you think Triple H revived WWE?
In a way, yeah, to give it more of like that, like more like
mainstream pop.
More mainstream pop. Of course, you know, you're getting all these fucking big rappers involved and stuff like that, and you know, but like, I think he's making it like more exciting too, because I'm talking about like you get these luchadors in there, bro. Fucking these young luchadors too, you know, because we have Rey Mysterio, of course, but he's older now. He's not as quick and agile as he used to be. But
I hope they all get raises. Like I'm sure they're going to get a boost in pay.
I think
and all that
pretty
stuff.
sure. You know, it's funny when they showed those three names you just named right there, the owners of the AAA. Like only the two dudes look happy. She looked like she didn't be bothered to be there, bro. She just had her glasses on. She was there like.
Probably all the Botox. She can't move her face.
Like, I'm not even trying to be mean, bro, but she looked like she didn't even want to be there.
Really?
Like, I'm not even kidding. It's like she could care less where else she's at. She was like, fuck it, I already got paid. I don't care.
Yeah, just get me out of here.
And the other two dudes were just trying to play for the camera, like, hey, you know, like, but they're just happy like they got fucking bought out, basically, you know, getting all those fucking millions now.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what comes from all of that. But yeah, I think Triple H is doing pretty good.
He's doing his thing, man. He's doing his fucking thing.
You know they were hiring writers recently?
They were.
You saw that?
Yeah.
The creative.
You know who wrote for them for a little bit?
Who?
Patrice O'Neal. Like he got offered to write for them.
Really?
But he said that because you have to live in Connecticut.
Oh.
And yeah, so
my hot take with WWE, right? I mean, obviously it's not real. And I'm trying to still enjoy it, but I just keep snapping out. And the best way someone told me, I think it was you told me, is like, oh, you're watching a movie. Like, for example, with Avengers and Spider-Man, I got super excited when shit happens. But I'm like, it's obviously it's not real. So I'm trying to like rewire my brain to enjoy it because it's so hard for me to enjoy.
Yeah, because it's funny when people say that, like, why do you watch that gay stuff?
Yeah.
You know it's not real, right? I'm like, no fucking shit. Like the same way I watch a fucking superhero movie. I know it's not real. I know these two dudes are not actually punching each other.
Yeah, I know that guy's not flying.
Yeah, like, come on, dude.
But so it's just something I just got to...
Like, bro, at the same time, this is not a movie, but it's still theatrics, just like a movie is theatrics. It's theatrical.
The hits are real.
Like, them falling on their bodies on the mat is real. Them going through a table is... I mean, it may not be a super hard table, but it's still, you know, you're still getting fucking splashed on or whatever. When someone's on the top rope and they literally come with their body onto your body,
fuck.
like,
no wires.
you're still getting hit, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, accidents always happen too. So sometimes when they're just trying to, you know, do the whole fake punch thing, you're gonna get fucking smacked or hit sometimes too. Yeah. Sometimes when they do like the little super kick, sometimes you get caught. You know, like, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that people don't understand. Accidents always happen between them. You know, they're professionals, but, you know, accidents happen. Mm-hmm. So, like, you're still getting fucking tore up, bro.
If we ever have a professional wrestler on the show, would you be down to get, like, what is it, chest chopped?
Oh, the chop?
A chop?
I'm down.
Yeah, me too. I'll be down.
I'm down. Chop me up.
Yeah.
Give me 2 chops.
So hopefully we have a professional wrestler on soon to chop us.
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100% I'd be down to do that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, dude. Take that. On camera.
Yeah, on camera. Just get chopped.
Just get chopped?
Yeah.
Do we get to like...
But we got more upcoming news coming right after these commercial breaks. So stick around and we'll see you guys in a little bit. We got to shout out our friends at Taste Salud. Come on.
Yeah, salud.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're probably noticing by now, it's festival season.
Yep.
And you have to be hydrated. The most important thing, the sun is coming out.
Stay hydrated.
There's a lot of alcohol flowing. You need to combat that with water. But if you want to make even better, hydration from Taste Salud. 400 milligrams of electrolytes keep you plenished, right? 250 milligrams of Wellmune, 100 milligrams of elderberry, and all these great flavors. There's really no excuse for you not to drink one. There is a flavor you will love and enjoy.
Don't forget your bottles, their tumblers.
Yep.
They go great with the hydration.
And the best thing, especially for festival season, Taste Salud is holding a special promo code.
Ooh.
Fiesta20. Get 20% off site-wide.
Ooh.
No limitations.
Ooh.
This is your time to stack up for festival season. Doesn't matter what festival you're going to, you got to be hydrated. And now, back to the episode.
Thank you, Salud.
And we are back. Thank you guys so much for joining us after the commercial breaks. We got there's a rumor I want to get to the bottom of, but supposedly Wendy Ortiz has $100 million kick streaming deal on the table.
What?
Yeah. 100 million. Right now, she just came back from a trip from Japan with DDG, one of the top streamers in United States. And those streams were amazing. Like the numbers they were hitting were great. And I feel all that motion, or should I say wotion, the Wendy Ortiz motion.
Oh my God.
has brought her to the attention of Kick.
Okay.
And I think this is amazing. Like, she really has. She had a struggle. Like in TikTok, she was battling like people. Like there's a lot of people talking shit about her for her to come out on top. And I'm very excited to see this. I wish her the best. And if this is true, nothing but love. Get me on a stream.
What? $100 million?
$100 million kick deal.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I was kind of going because, I mean, I've seen her more on the streams now. She comes up on my For You page with DDG, and I don't really see her videos. And I was wondering, I was like, 100 million, like, could this be a thing? And I went to her TikTok, and yeah, she averages over 4 million views on like her videos. Yeah. So I think it's a power play, and it just shows the power of this, like the Latino community, especially the Latina community, how they would always support her when she'd go live with DDG. Even DDG has said it himself, like the views spike insanely, like over like 400K, which is not that common in the streaming world.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of wotion. It's a lot of wotion.
They got that Wotion.
She got that Wotion, 100 million. I think they should up it to 200 million.
Okay, relax.
300 mil.
I think 100 mil, it's already insane enough. And I think,
Because if they do, so this is the thing. This is how I was mapping it out. There's not that many Latinos in the streaming community.
Mm-hmm.
So they need a giant wave for Latinas to start creating accounts on these streaming platforms. And if they haven't made an account with Twitch yet, and they hear Wendy Ortiz is going to Kick, there'll probably be more conversions to Kick than Twitch. So it could work. It could be a power play just to get Latinos on Kick. And we'll see how it goes. I don't know how I feel about Kick, just because it's just so like the, what is it? You can do a lot of more shit on Kick. So a lot of people, they do a lot of rage baiting. They do a lot of like I think there's just more nudity type of vibe. So we'll see how that goes. But
yeah, you just have cam girls getting nude and shit.
Yeah. So hopefully it turns into some type of deal where it's like now she's waiting for all the deals on the table. So that'd be cool. But damn, 100 million.
Yeah, I don't think Twitch is gonna want to follow that.
You don't think so?
Nah, Twitch seems like they know who they are and they know like they're the bigger streaming service, so that they don't have to offer people that much big contracts.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna be like, no, fuck that, we'll give you 150 mil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't feel like Twitch even gives that much deals to anyone.
No, I don't think they give deals out anymore.
Yeah. Did they give any deal to any of these streamers out before?
No. It's kind of all the deals kind of happen with leaving Twitch to go to their platform. Ninja says he regrets doing his deal with Microsoft.
Duh. I don't know why he thought he was gonna fucking.
I mean, he got a shitload of money.
Yeah, that's the reason why he left. But I don't know why he thought that was gonna help him with his growth and.
It killed his growth.
He's dead. He's like not dead, but he's out.
Yeah, he's out. So hopefully this Kick deal doesn't kill her growth, but we'll see what happens. I'm excited for her.
Wait, what did she do again?
TikToks.
So she's not even a streamer yet.
She started. She's been dabbling into it. Okay. But she even mentioned that she's looking for a camera girl to do IRL streams. Okay. But I see the Wotion. See the Wotion in the ocean.
How many times are you going to say Wotion?
The Wotion.
Is it because her initials are in there?
Wendy Ortiz.
Wotion. Oh my God.
So we're actually going to start streaming.
Oh yeah, you want to announce that?
So you guys want to? I've been already dabbling. If you guys were subscribed, you got notifications on. You probably saw that I went live this past week. We're gonna be doing that. We're gonna try to at least get a live every day. Bueno's on board. Seeing if Aaron's on board. We still got some contracts to sign. His people are kind of tough to get through, so they're asking for a lot. So we'll go see what's up. So
yeah, me, myself, and I, we're pretty hard to talk to.
Yeah,
we like to negotiate.
Yeah, just like the movie Sinners.
I will not accept nothing less than a ham and cheese sandwich.
I don't know if I can do the cheese, bro.
You got it.
I don't know if I can do
mayonnaise and lettuce, please.
The cheese. But yeah, in other fun news, there is a plan for Joe Coy and Gabriel Iglesias to have a stand-up show at the Sofi. In Inglewood. Is this possible? Can they sell it out?
Yes. Dude, the power of Latino and then freaking Filipino community, bro.
We're basically the same. We're like,
they're gonna show out, bro.
Yeah.
I want to see babies made that night. You're gonna see Latinos.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about Fluffy. I guess it's mainly Mexican and some Filipinos.
Yeah. We already got the same last names, so why not just create a bigger, like we just unite together?
Just make one sexy baby.
And we just create the biggest cultural impact. Imagine.
Like, let's just make babies together,
Yeah. I do think the sellout, I mean, how much bigger? Because he sold out the Dodger Stadium, right?
He basically, I think he sold it out or he was close to selling it out.
I mean,
he sold a lot of tickets though, because he had people on the field too, remember?
Yeah. And what's bigger? What's got more seats? SoFi, right?
SoFi does, yeah. Then Dodger Stadium, yeah.
All right, let me see.
So he sold out Dodger Stadium, and that's also including the seats that were placed on the freaking field.
Uh-huh.
So that's a lot. That's extra seats right there.
So Dodger Stadium, 56,000.
Yeah, but then you're gonna add the chairs also that were on the field.
Yeah. So let's add 57,000.
Fuck it, 57,000.
All right, SoFi holds 70,000, 20,000 more people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Filipinos.
I feel like they can do 20,000 more Filipinos.
Yeah, they can, bro. They can.
Like, if
that's
we're
just
talking
stacked.
about what more there will be. Yeah, of course, there's more Mexicans and.
Because when Joe Coy was at Toyota, packed.
Insanely packed, bro.
I think that's a good move. I think
if we're talking about 70,000 people, I think 40,000 will be the Latinos and 30,000 will be Filipinos. I feel like the Filipinos ride hard for Joe Coy.
Mm-hmm.
They ride hard for him, so they're going to show up.
They're going to show
and
up.
If not, it's going to be 35-25.
Yeah. Have you heard the, I think Gabriel Iglesias has talked about the difference with doing stand-up in like a stadium like this? The speed, the sound travels.
Mm-hmm.
So like the people all the way in the back, so there's like constant laughing because it's like the people towards the front, they hear the joke first. So they're laughing. And then by the time the people in the back get the joke, there's a new joke being said. So it's just constant like rumble.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's such a trip.
Isn't that a trip?
That's a trip right there.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. If I had a special, I wouldn't want to do it in the stadium. Like a comedy special?
Yeah, it's usually that's why they like doing like things a little bit more intimate.
Yeah, I'd rather just do like a theater or something.
Yeah, theater, yeah. Where everybody gets to sound at the same time.
Or like an arena, you know, something just smaller. A stadium? That'd be insane to do a comedy special. Yeah.
So that is the that's the goal for them.
They can do it, bro. They can sell out the SoFi, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Who do you think openers are going to be?
Alfred? If they announce some good openers, bro, like even more so, like people will want to see the openers too.
Yeah, the openers for these things basically are people who sell out shows
themselves. You know? See, like imagine, bro, they just got like.
Oh, hold on. SoFi expands up to 100,000 for major events.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna use the football field for. They're gonna use the actual field because the stage is gonna be on the field.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're gonna put the first seats right there.
100,000, bro. Hopefully, he makes money because he said I don't think he didn't make money from the Dodger Stadium because he went over, and it was a fine. The time limit, he got fined like I don't know if it was like 100,000 or like 70,000 per every like minute or some shit like that.
I don't think minute. I think it was for every hour. He went over, I think, an hour or something, like that, or like 2 hours, something like that. Forgot how long he went over.
Let's see. Well, I can't find it, but yeah, that was that's gonna be very exciting.
If there's tickets involved, I'm down to go. I'm trying to see these two legends on the mic.
Yeah,
let's go.
Not even down. And speaking of entertainment news, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have not watched Sinners yet, what a great movie. I enjoyed the movie Sinners. I haven't seen a good movie in a long time, and this was a good movie. It's close to being a 10-10. I don't want to give it a 10-10 though, because that's huge.
Yeah.
But like a 9 out of 10 for sure.
Okay. Is there any movies that are 10 out of 10 for you?
Surf's Up. A goofy movie. Those are my 10-10s.
An extremely goofy movie.
Rugrats Go to Paris.
That's a 10 out of 10 for you?
Oh yeah, bro.
Why are
the SpongeBob SquarePants movie?
All the cartoons are your 10 out of 10s.
What's another one?
What about one that's not cartoon?
High School Musical 3.
No, High School Musical 1.
Yeah. Those are basically every nostalgic movie for me is a 10-10. That's why I can't really give this a 10 out of 10. But this movie had like, I just love that era. It was playing off the Robert Johnson thing, like selling your soul. And mind you, I saw Sinners, not knowing what Sinners was. Because again, like you said, you didn't see no commercials. I never saw one commercial about Sinners before getting into that movie. And then it turns out it's a vampire movie. And I'm like, oh shit, vampires. But it's about like, it's about the blues and how you play with the devil. One day you're gonna get burnt. So it was kind of like that because the main character, his dad's a pastor, and he's like, don't be playing that type of music. You're playing with the devil. And then so it's blues always had some type of connection to the devil. People even say like the stories that the devil loves the blues.
What?
You never heard that? Yeah, no. I don't know. That's just his favorite genre.
Blues don't give me that feel of like
Have you heard Robert Johnson?
Well, yeah, we talked about that story of the Robert Johnson guy. Yeah,
it's a very and it's probably also because it comes from like New Orleans, like the South, where there's a lot of the witchcraft and all that, the voodoo type of things.
Okay,
but it was I love the vibe. Michael B. Jordan, hats off to him. I knew he was a good actor, but I just thought he was more of a heartthrob. So I was like, I don't really take it too serious with his movies because he's just there for like to be hot.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker could act. This was great. This was a great performance. And then he did the whole twin thing. So he had like, he was playing two characters, his twin. It was great. Did you know about that? The twin?
He had a twin?
He had a twin in the movie. Yeah.
Did it look like him at all?
Yeah. It was him.
He played himself twice?
He played himself twice. So that's what I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if they just did the same scene twice or they stitched his face in.
No, like he has to do both scenes.
Yeah.
So like he has to do multiple scenes.
But like was everybody doing the exact same thing?
Yeah.
So that was that. I was just like, this is very impressive.
It's very time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it took forever. Like he has to do his scene as him and then him as his twin brother. Same shit over and over again until they feel like they got it right.
They stitch it together.
And then they put it together. They put the best scenes together.
Yeah. So I was like, it was very impressive to see. It was a great movie. I enjoyed it. And there's even like there's a post scene. So stay after the credits. Ooh. And that was very important. I feel if I didn't, and I was about to leave, I was ready like on the hallway when I hear something, we go back. And that kind of tied everything to that's what made me feel whole. Cause you know how there's movies you're like, fuck. Or like just there's something missing. That post credit scene makes you feel whole. You're like okay. That, and then you're like, that was a good ending.
I was like, I can leave now.
Yeah. I wish I could explain. I wish I could talk about it. It was so good. Go watch Sinners if you haven't.
There you go.
And movie I'm actually watching tonight, Dusk Till Dawn. They're made another one. Comes out. I'm not sure when it comes out today. Not sure when it comes out, but I'm going to the premiere. And it's a crazy challenge. Tell me if you guys think I can do it. Knowing me and how much of a bitch I am with sleep, it's going to be hard for me. But I'm doing a 12-hour challenge watching the movie Dusk Till Dawn from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. If I make it all the way through without sleeping, without leaving the theater, I get $5,000. So Hans and I are going to attempt this challenge. We're going to stream everything leading up to it. But once we get there, we can't stream.
Yeah.
But I have a game plan. My game plan is after filming right now, I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take pre-workout as soon as I get to the parking lot over there. Just lock the fuck in. Yeah. 12 hours without using my phone from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
You can't even use your phone?
Well, I'm probably not. You're at a movie theater, bro. Well, am I going to be scrolling on TikTok?
Yeah, I'd be like, damn, this movie sucks. Imagine.
So I've thought about different like strategies. Would you have a strategy, something you would recommend for me?
I just would talk to Hans.
I was thinking about that. I was like, if one of us is falling, we either got to smack each other.
Yeah. I think that'd be hilarious if like, is this like going to be a video or no? Or
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because I was like, if this is a video, that'd be hilarious. Just seeing you in the background, just slapping Hans or Hans slapping you to wake up.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
The hardest part is watching the movie 10 times.
That's annoying.
I can probably stay up 12 hours if I was doing random shit.
It's not going to be 10 times, bro. It's only 12 hours. That's
the movie.
Hours. That's 20 hours.
The movie's like, Andy was doing the math. He's like, you have to watch the movie about like 10 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, how long is the movie?
I don't know.
If it's 2 hours, all you got to do is watch it 6 times.
No. Well, I think it's like an hour and something.
Okay, if it's an hour and 30, yeah. I mean 10 times, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. So
okay.
I was even thinking about to make it interesting, at least like watch only the corner of a movie at a time.
Yeah.
So focus on the left corner for the first viewing, then second corner, third corner, fourth corner, and then the whole thing. So now I'm at 5.
Okay. What if you and Hans purposely don't watch the first, second, and third part of the movies in a row? That way you guys can just watch it like in the next view or something.
Mm-hmm.
So the first 3 times.
But how do we just close our eyes?
Just talk.
But we can't we're at a movie theater.
Just whisper. Just like,
Play rock, paper, scissors or some shit?
Do some shit, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll tell you the rules, but I feel like if you skip the first 30 minutes, and then watch the rest, then you got it, right? And then you skip the second 30 minute or like whatever, just skip the minutes and like cut it in threes if it's an hour and a half, and then just watch them in the other 3. So it'll be like that's 6 times you watch the film and you watched it completely.
Yeah. So that's the plan is not to pay attention to a movie.
Yeah, don't pay attention until you want to actually watch the movie.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing today. Gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun. So I'll let you guys know how that goes in the next episode.
What if you think you're doing good out of nowhere, you just get woken up, you're like, what the fuck happened? Like you lost, you fell asleep.
The worst part is gonna be driving back home.
Why?
Like let's say I make it till 10. I make it till 7 a.m.
Oh.
And now I gotta drive home.
Oh, you forgot about that, bro.
Yeah, that part's gonna suck. I'll just keep to keep us up, I'll be like, just count the $5,000 one by one. I wonder if there's gonna be cash.
Probably a check.
Yeah. So that is gonna be pretty fun, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what else is fun?
Kissing you.
Take the mic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Before we get to take the mic, we have a musical performance from Lunes band. So let's watch that right now. Woo! Great vibe. I love that type of vibe. I love the indie rock.
Well, it's a nice
Latino
little
vibe.
little beat, man. I like it. Yeah.
Some smooth. And now it's time to get into Take the Mic. If you guys don't know what Take the Mic is, it's a segment here where we give you guys the mic and get started with today's episode. So if you want to be part of today's episode, I'm going to take the mic and leave your prompt. So first one, I want to know if this is normal or is it just my boyfriend or is it just me? All right. Keep in mind, we have 12 years together. At first, it was a roller coaster. We would take breaks and always fight about my insecurity and jealousy until I caught him sexting and talking to his exes and complimenting girls in Snapchat and IG. So if it wasn't in my head how he always made it seem. Fast forward to now, and he's changed, never done it again. But his problem has always been that he stares a lot. Due to the past, it made me insecure. But I even notice his demeanor changes when there's a pretty girl. Again, I don't know if it's just me overreacting, but it looks like he finds her pretty, so he tries to look cute and impress the girl, like if he wants to get her attention. Do guys do that? Do you guys do this or get what I mean, or am I crazy? How long have they been together? 12 years.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, though, after 12 years, you should definitely not be insecure about your, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
that insecurity should be long gone.
He's changed and never done it again. Do we have proof that he's never done it again?
Yeah, is there proof of that? And also, my man is literally a dumbass for staring too much, honestly. He's an idiot.
And try to impress another girl that's...
Like, how? Like he's trying to look good? I mean, wouldn't you want your dude to try to look good, like, all the time, though?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
whenever I'm with my girl, I want to, how do I explain it? I was like, I want to impress my girl to be like, damn, like,
that's my man.
Yeah. Because if the last thing you want to do is have
a bummy boyfriend.
No, like, you never want to give another girl power over you. Like if the girlfriend, if you feel less than another girl in the same room, like your boyfriend is making you feel less, that's a huge red flag. I always want, like, if I'm in a room with girls and my girl's there, I want to give her all the attention. Like this, like, not like, oh, you don't have to worry about anything, but I'm like, I want people to be like, oh yeah, like they're solid. You get me? Maybe that's just the conversation you got to give him. Maybe he just doesn't realize it.
100%.
But I mean, that's stupid. Like, why are you staring at another girl if your girl's there?
Yeah. Idiot.
Yeah.
Idiot.
12 years? Yeah, it seems like he just got really comfortable. So you got to check him.
There should not be any insecurity in that relationship. It's just 12 years?
Yeah. You might just have to bring that up to him.
Yeah, damn. My man is fucking up over here.
Yeah. Hey guys, hope you're doing fine. Can y'all give me some advice on how to initiate touch with the girl? I found myself in situations where girls stop talking to me because I don't know how to make a move. I try to be polite and respectful, but some girls are just trying to fuck, and I don't know how to get started. I also drive a car with a big middle console, which makes it hard to get close. Saul, what tactics do you use to get touchy with the girl without making her uncomfortable? Huh.
Tell us, Saul.
What I can think about is laughter. I feel laughter opens the gate. Because when you make someone laugh, their body demeanor opens up. They probably touch you, or they like touch your leg,
your thigh.
One thing I would always, when I was in car dates like this, you have to pay attention to their body language. Their body language says a lot. For example, if they're leaning more towards their window, they're not that comfortable with you.
Yeah.
If they're leaning towards the center divider, they're a little bit more open towards you. So there's those things. You gotta pay attention to those things. If she rests her like elbow on your center console, she's trying to get close to you. And then even if you try to get do what you like, you do the same thing. Go close to her and see how she reacts.
Okay. Does she go away?
Yeah. Does she go away? Does she get closer? Does she not move?
Yeah.
Those are the signs you gotta look for. you can like kind of like put your finger on their chin, see how they react to that. Do that. Not like that, but like you like hook them.
Give them that look. Give them the stare. See how they
that,
react to stare. You know, like the little like.
Nah, not everybody knows how to stare. Sometimes it's just creepy. Yeah, maybe don't stare. Compliment their eyes. Compliment their lips. Say something they like. Oh, you got a mustache. Like say some funny shit. Like shut up.
You should not say that to a girl, dude. She might make her feel insecure as hell on that one.
Move like her hair out of her face.
Yeah, like
like little subtle things. And see, you just have to pay attention to her body language.
Can I get that out of your face?
Like sometimes I'll be like in a car with the girl and I'll just notice her body language is off and I'm like, I'm not going anywhere here. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. But it's reading their body language. It's not what you do, it's how they react to things.
Yeah.
Now, for real, update the profile picture, Unks. There's an imposter in the pic.
Who's the imposter?
Caesar.
Oh.
Yeah, we are. We're actually planning on it very soon.
There's an imposter among us.
What's up, guys? Hear the pod from Carson, California.
Hey, shout outs to you, dude.
A male Latino here, 26 years of age. I might have asked this before, but can I get your honest thoughts about men go to bathhouses to explore the sexual life with other men to enjoy themselves?
I feel like we've heard this guy before.
Remember the word bathhouses?
Yeah.
I think whatever
floats your boat, man.
Yeah, and whatever you feel like it's gonna give you an answer, that's what you got to do.
Stay safe though. Just stay protected.
Yeah. Bathhouses sound lit. Sounds like a fun time
for gay dudes.
If I was gay,
yeah,
you can find me there every Friday for sure. But
you're telling me I can go somewhere just to find sex?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like, dope.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, and if you need to do that, bro, no one else gonna know. And you gotta figure shit out. Go figure shit out.
Figure shit out for your sexual life, man. Sexual orientation.
Yeah, you don't want to live life not knowing. Like, what if you're having sex with the girl and you're like, this shit just not hidden, and you're like, maybe there's another thing, and now you have sex with the guy and you're like, yo, this shit was crazy, but you may never know. Disclaimer: I don't want to know because I'm good where I'm at. But I'm just giving advice.
Invite him to the bathhouse.
Ooh, how to know when it's time to walk away?
Ooh,
all right, you guys, I've been going through it. Please help your sis out. LOL. First of all, I love the pod so much. LMAO. I'm convinced if I were to break up with a man, y'all would get me through it. Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So lately, I felt a spark with my man. We've been together for a year and 4 months, but I've noticed he's a little stingy with his money. The other day, I had an idea of making our own perfumes, and the first thing he said was, that's money, babe. Because I told him we would need essential oils and some other stuff. Mind you, it would have been like $60 at most. Anyways, later that same day, we hit the mall and he bought 2 pairs of shoes like it was nothing. He doesn't really get me things, and I also only see him on the weekends because during the week, he's out of town. I just feel like he's not putting enough effort in the way he is with his money. Sometimes is an ick because he always making me feel like a bum. He also asks me to send him money on Cash App sometimes if we buy something to do together. Like asking me to Cash App you $10 for some clay activity we did, and then casually wasting $300 plus on some shoes like none is crazy. What do y'all think? Is it time for a new man? Also, don't include this, but I'm reading it. Plus, I'm blank and he's blank too. I don't know. It still doesn't excuse it. I think you need a new man because it is it's a mindset switch. I've always told people, anything you never regret an investment. So this $60, who knows? Maybe you can make the next big perfume with only $60. Those $300 shoes, they're gonna wear out. Like you walk on the floor with them. Those shoes are not an investment. You always want to switch your mindset to what can make me money. And if something costs, for example, if something costs $300, that's an investment. You shouldn't even think twice because you don't think twice about spending $300 on shoes. So if it's an investment, you should never think twice and you should always do it, and you should pursue whatever is telling you to make that. because you never know.
Yeah, new man, dude. All I gotta say is new man.
Yeah, new man. Especially he's asking you for $10.
That's crazy, bro.
That is wild.
Hey, you gonna cash at me for the half the clay or what? That's insane.
What you don't change, you choose. So you're choosing that. You're choosing that. You're choosing to be with that. And you're still young. You got hella time to go explore your options.
Go. You gotta be a queen, sis. Go be a queen.
So I've been obsessed with my talking stage from November 2023. I'm 15. We never dated. It was mostly just the experience of hanging out with her and talking on the phone. I've had 2 4 to 5 month relationships since that girl, but I still think about her every day, every other day, and I see her every day at school. I know I have a lot of time left to be dating, but I don't know what I can do to completely forget about her. Give me some advice. This is a cool thing about like high school relationships. Well, this is a hard thing about high schools. It's hard to get over a crush because you see them every day.
Yeah, especially if you guys have like around the same classes.
Yeah, and then every day you're like, I remember I would always tell myself, okay, I'm gonna talk to her today. I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow. I never did.
And damn it, I should have done it.
Yeah, it's just right now. It's a building block, bro. Everybody, I felt that shit, bro. And I didn't have a girlfriend until I'm 26. So hold on. Well, I mean, you've had.
Do you want to become this? I was kidding.
Become me, bro. Maybe. I think the best thing to do is just to find out. Sometimes I've shot like shit. I've had times where like I've called a girl and be like, "Hey, this is how I feel about you. You want to go on a date with me?" And they say no. And after that, I'm like a relief. I'm like, cool. I don't ever have to think about you again. I know how you think about me.
Yeah.
I'm done being in this torture chamber. So get out the torture chamber and just find out the answer. Or else you're just always going to be in that constant loop.
Yeah, go pull up on Shawty, man. Just tell her what's up. Just be like, yo, like, what's up? What's good with you?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, go get him. Go get him, Tiger.
Go get him, Tiger.
You got this, man. You got this.
How to work with long distance relationships. Ooh. So me and this girl been talking for almost a year and also been FaceTiming a lot too. But the thing about it is she lives in another country.
Fuck.
We do really like each other, but I don't know what to do because I've searched for flights and then motherfuckers cost almost $4,000 for a ticket. And I don't have that kind of money, LMAO. I'm asking, what should I do about this? Because we do want to see each other in person.
Bro, you gotta, I'm sorry.
Stop, bro. Stop.
Stop love bombing yourself, bro.
Stop, bro. There's no, you're living off a fantasy of what your mind thinks.
Yeah.
You don't think she's getting her shit blown out by fucking Gustavo in Spain? Come on,
fucked up.
Come on,
bro. Not even the fact that it's a different country, but we're talking about a country that's far away from it. Because if it's $4,000 for a ticket, that means that country is a lot farther than where you're at.
Save yourself the feelings, bro. Save yourself the money. Just keep her as real estate. If somehow, some way you ever go to that country, at least you're on good terms with her and you can slide. But till then, don't even.
You can't take this as a girl that's actually gonna be your girlfriend, bro. Because
there's no way. Because what is the end goal?
Yeah.
Are you gonna move over there, or is she gonna move with you? And is that even a possibility?
Yeah, and you guys haven't seen each other in person yet, so you know how it's gonna be feeling in person. Because it's gonna feel like a honeymoon at first, like, oh my god, yeah, lovey-dovey. But then after a while, I mean, what's up?
Exactly. All right, last one. Hey y'all, I need some advice. I'm 21M. I'm trying to lock in and get my hot boy era in the summer because my coworkers told me that I have the haircut, looks, and that I just need to lose weight and get some confidence because I'm a shy person at first, but the more I get comfortable. Is there any tips to help with that? Also, Aaron, how do you do it? Would like to know your workout routine. Anywho, thanks for the help. And if there's any baddies, hit me up on IG.
Damn.
At BOII022.
At boy022.
Boy022. To be honest, just get yourself inside the gym. That's it. That just builds confidence. Routine, discipline builds confidence. And then you're never going to regret not going to the gym. So you just got to build that routine, build that discipline, build that habit, I should say, and it just comes with it. What do you think?
Yes, definitely build the habit. That's the first thing. You have to build that discipline, dude. Plain and simple. Motivation fades, discipline stays.
Mm-hmm.
So when your motivation is done, your discipline's still there to take you there.
Yeah.
But my workout routine, bro, I had nothing really specific, bro. Honestly, I just worked on 2 or 3 muscles each day, and I switched them out. And then there's a couple muscles that if I wanted to work on more, I work them on 3 times a week. And then also just cardio, man. Cardio is actually very good for weight loss. Depending on the person, I know everyone has a different way of losing weight, but for me, it was weightlifting and cardio. Well,
Stairmaster.
Yeah, in the beginning when I was really big, it was a lot of like high rate cardio. But as I got slimmer, I just focused more on low heartbeat to help with the muscle growth.
Mm.
But yeah, because there's a thing about like high rate cardio that kind of like slows down the muscle growth and like when you do muscle weight, but like doing low rate, like slow heart rate cardio, like it helps it. Yeah. So don't know why the science behind that, but yeah. So if you're just trying to slim down for now and gain some muscle a little bit later, then do that. But if you're trying to gain all that muscle from all that fat that you may have, then you focus on the weights, man.
And the diet, bro. Stop eating fast food.
70% diet, 30% working out, bro. I'm telling you right now.
To make it a little easier, no more fast food and no more soda. Do that. You'll be chilling and do the Stairmaster every day.
You want something...
You'll look good.
You want something fizzy? Just do fucking flavored sparkling water. Dude,
yeah, I love sparkling water. That was a game changer. But yeah, that's the advice. And also, yeah, the diet was the main thing.
Yeah.
But lock in, bro. Listen to David Goggins. That's all you gotta do. Just listen to David Goggins.
And if you hate yourself, go listen to something that makes you hate. I'm just kidding.
But yeah. That was Take the Mic. If you guys want to be part of it for the next episode, link in the description under Take the Mic.
Yay!
That will wrap up today's episode. Thank you guys so much for joining us on Friday night. No, with Late Night with Friends. We got a new profile picture coming soon. So everything, there'll be a host switch very, very soon. We're just trying to get this ball rolling. And we're going to go all in. We got a guest coming in next week. We got some guests planned up. You guys... We got a lot of cool things coming.
Excited for that guest next week.
And we're going to be streaming a lot too. So check us out on streaming. We're going to do IRLs. It's going to be a fun summer.
If you want to catch me say the N-word on stream, just follow this game.
Yep. It's going to be there. Don't be safe.
You want to see a PewDiePie soon?
All right, we're playing. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on every social media platform at Saul V Gomez.
Follow me at Herbert_IE.
See you guys next week.
Peace.